Hi there, this is Gigi Redding, and I'm here today trying to make pancakes. And by pancakes, I mean dessert. Because in Sri Lanka, where this recipe comes from, the pancake, at least in this context, is a dessert. It's coconut filled with some breading kind of rolled around it. I guess the breading is made like a pancake. You would usually think of, or I would usually think of at least. So, to start out with, we want to make the dough, which requires about 2 cups of flour. For this recipe, I did get specific measurements because I knew I would need them. To make a dough, you definitely need specific measurements. So, 2 cups of flour here in my bowl. Just regular all-purpose white flour. That's what I'm using. Anyway, maybe originally it's not what you're supposed to use. That's what I'm going to use. So, white flour, 1 egg, a large egg. Not sure it really matters. Never understood whether it mattered what size of egg you used or not. 3/4 a cup of milk. This is 1%. 3/4 a cup. And a cup of water. Nice Brita filtered water. Right in there. And now we're supposed to mix it until it's smooth. You can use beaters for this. I'm just going to use a fork. So, I think we can skip taping that part, if that's okay with you. Okay, now I have my batter here. I have my pan, a nice skillet, warming, with a little bit of oil on it, so it doesn't stick. I have a 1/4 cup here. The idea, the recipe says to put a dollop in the middle, and move it around until it gets kind of flat, or flatten it with a spatula if you need to. Might be a little bit smaller than I wanted. Let it cook. Cooks pretty fast. Flip. This is a super thin, super simple little pancake. It's kind of a funky consistency, really. Unusual. A little bit yellowy in color. Just very simple. Almost like a crepe sort of consistency as opposed to a real doughy pancake. I think I want my next one to be bigger than that, but it cooks pretty quickly. And beauty is I don't have to keep it warm. It's okay if it gets cold. Let's make this one a little bit bigger. And kind of move it around. I hope I don't have too many lumps in here. Try to smush out the lumps if I can. Pretty circular. Have my heat on about 4. Pretty low at the moment. I'll just show you making this one, and then you're going to make up all the pancakes, however many it makes up. And flip. Nice. This one's much better. Kind of just a very simple dough. Kind of a little bit sticky almost. May want it a little bit thinner than this one was, but I can manage. Doesn't take long to cook through. Could wait a little longer maybe if I wanted it to brown some. I don't know. But they look super good. And once these are done, we're going to make the filling and then chill the filling for a little while and put it in. So, probably didn't need as much oil as I put on there. That one looks pretty done. Simple, straightforward. Make all those up. Have fun. Okay, I'm back. I have my pancakes made. Let's see how many of them there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 pancakes. 15 of the wraps. And here I have some brown sugar and unsweetened coconut flakes. I figured unsweetened because in Sri Lanka, it's a country with lots of coconuts. So basically the family would just go out to their backyard and grab a coconut off the tree, which I figured they're probably not sweetening. So the brown sugar is used to sweeten it. And I have lots of pancakes to fill. So if this isn't enough, I guess I'll have to go back and do it again. Which will be a pain, since after you kind of mix the coconut, the brown sugar, you let that sit for half an hour to kind of stew. So we'll let that sit. And so we'll be back in half an hour. Okay, so halfway through, well, at 30 minutes I had to check, and my coconut was very dry. So I added a little bit of water, just a splash of water, and a bit of vanilla flavoring. Which I think I'll add a little bit more now, just a splash. And then I had to let it sit for another half hour. I think if you used a real coconut, that wouldn't be an issue. So if you wanted to get a real coconut and grind it, it would be moist enough. But the fake, well, not fake, but the packaged stuff is just too dry. So you need to add a little moisture. And so we have this nice brownish mixture. We're going to take a pancake and spoon a little bit of this in. Not a ton, just a little bit. Like so. And then roll it up. And technically it should stay. I'm not sure that they will though, which could be an issue. But I'm going to put it on a plate and see what'll happen. It looks like it's not doing too badly. It's falling back apart. And you definitely don't want too much of this mixture because it is super sweet. So you just want a little bitty roll, like so. Stick it in. Stick it on a plate. Maybe if you had a toothpick or something, you could skewer it and hold it closed. Or maybe if you warmed them up, it would work better. But anyway, those are your pancakes.